children, let's start our morning meeting. Can you guys all get out of your seats and walk to the morning meeting area? All right, so we just had the long weekend, so I figured we would all share how our weekends went. So does anyone want to start?
Oh, not my mom is sick.
Your mom is sick? How's she doing now?
Not great, I don't think.
Okay, well, I'm really sorry to hear that. If you would like to talk with me later, we can definitely talk and, figure things out and discuss this later, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Why was this an example? Sharing experiences and thoughts teaches children social and emotional skills within the classroom. Getting an insight into the family life of a student can help you better understand them, their situation, etc., and accommodate to their needs. Both of these things create a safe space within the classroom. What is a morning meeting? A morning meeting is a daily check-in with students that helps create a bond with each student. This can include asking about their weekend, talking about the weather, and providing an opportunity for students to share with each other. This sets the tone for the rest of the day and allows the teacher to adjust his or her lesson plan to accommodate each child's needs for the day.
Morning meetings are a great time for kids to get their feelings out and connect with them over what happened over their weekend or what's going on in their personal lives. Sometimes those can be difficult topics. It's important to remind the kids that our behavior needs to maintain the same while they're in class, and if they want to talk about something further, we can always make some time after class or when there's downtime. It's really helpful too to remind the kids that we have expectations and we have behavioral expectations as well. So I can show them, okay, everyone's starting on green today. If there are behavioral issues, we will have a color change or we will have consequences. So it's important to let them get everything out, but remind them what our goal is and why we're here.
I feel like movement in the classroom is a really important part of implementing that strategy. So having a morning devotion / meeting section of the classroom, a reading corner, and a general area where everybody comes back together and reflects is really important because it creates not only a safe space, but it gives the students different aspects of the classroom to interact instead of just being in one place at one time. So sometimes some persons could be in the reading corner and then some could be in the general area, or there's another corner you could implement that would give them some way of expressing themselves. So I feel like that movement strategy is a very important part of classroom management.
It is important to foster reflective thinking with your students because it allows them a chance to learn how to be accountable for their own actions, their own behavior, and to learn where they need to make adjustments while observing their classmates and maybe noticing what they could have changed or what they did well. It also offers them a chance to be honest with themselves and with you to create a community bond that allows for them to open up and be honest with you to say, well, maybe I shouldn't have done this, while also commending themselves for what they did do and what their classmates did as well. I would provide this by, say there was a substitute the day prior and I got knowledge that they weren't behaving well, I could, during a morning meeting, ask them a thumbs up being yes and a thumbs down being no, followed by a series of questions such as, was your behavior good? A thumb up would mean yes, a thumb down would mean no. This allows them to look deeper and to see if their actions were appropriate or inappropriate.
Morning meetings are a great opportunity for the teachers to address the needs of all the students in their classroom, including ELL students. So although this can get more difficult, altering our morning meetings to include greetings that might only require one-word answers, or to include songs, phrases, and chants that are easier for students to pick up can really encourage ELL students to get involved, while also motivating them to stay involved in the discussion and in just the classroom as a whole. This also continues to build the rapport with the student in the classroom setting. Another thing that's really awesome to do to help adapt your classroom and the morning meetings for ELL students is to also take the time to get to know the students' culture at home, because this not only allows us to incorporate parts of their culture in our classroom and become more sensitive to their needs as a student, it also helps us to get a better understanding of where they're coming from, and we might even be able to share parts of their culture with our classroom.